Now let's take another question which actually appeared in CAT, and the question says that x, y, z are real number such that the sum is 5 and sum taken 2 at a time is 3, and we have to find the largest value of one of the variable, that is z. Now whenever you see these kind of expression that x plus y plus z and xy plus yz plus zx, always remember that we need to find, or we need to use this formula, that is x plus y plus z whole square is x square plus y square plus z square plus 2 times of xy plus yz plus zx. Now putting the respective values, it will be 25. This will be x square plus y square plus z square plus 2 times of 3, or I can write that x square plus y square plus z square is 90. Now once we get this, we need to find the largest value of z. So definitely the value of x square and y square should be as minimum as possible. But a word of caution here is that do not take the value of x and y both to be 0. Because the moment I take the value of x and y to be 0, the value of z will be under root of 19, but that's not the right answer. The reason being, I cannot take both 0, otherwise the value of z here will be 5, and here the equation will be, the LHS part will be 0. So from this I deduce that both the value cannot be 0, and since I have to minimize the value of x square and y square so that the value of z square is as maximum as possible, or let me take both x and y equal to p, because we are not interested in these the value of x and y, so they both has to be non-zero. That's the only thing we have to keep in mind. So let me assume that both the value of x and y is p. So thereby in this equation I can rewrite this equation as 2p plus z is equal to 5, and this equation can be again rewritten as 2 times of p square plus z square is equal to 90. So take up from this, I can take the value of p to be 5 minus z by 2. Let me substitute this value of p in this equation. I'll be getting 2 into 5 minus z by 2 whole square plus of z square is equal to 19. Again opening this, I'll be getting it will be 5 minus z whole square by 2 plus of z square is equal to 90. So it's going to be a quadratic equation, so rearranging that we'll be getting the quadratic equation to be 25 minus 10z plus z square plus 2 times of z square is equal to 38. So I've just expanded 5 minus z whole square and I multiplied the equation by 2 simultaneously. Now rearranging them, it will be 3 times of z square minus 10z, and it will be minus of 13 equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. So the roots for this will be, if I arrange, it will be 3 times of z minus of say 3z minus 13z, or this will be plus of 3z and minus 13z minus 13 equal to 0. So I can write it as 3 times of, this will be 3z square. So I can write this as 3z z plus 1 minus of 13 z plus 1, or the factorization of this will be 3z minus 13 and z plus 1 equal to 0. So this was also equal to 0. So from there I can get the value of z to be minus 1 or 13 by 3. Since I have to get the largest value, I'll discard the value of z to be minus 1. 13 by 3 is the answer for this question.